And this is because the author himself, Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahullah, he was from the most careful of people when it came to the issues of at-takfir. And this is clear from many of his rasail and many of his writings. So for example, when one of the scholars of Iraq, and his name was As-Suwaidi, the Risala is known, Risala ila As-Suwaidi, he wrote a letter to Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahullah. And in this letter, he asked him about some of the misconceptions and some of the doubts which were being spread regarding the da'wah of Shaykh al-Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahullah. And from those doubts was that people say, you consider the Muslims to be kuffar, and you make takfir upon the Muslims, and that you fight against the Muslims. So Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahullah, he replied to him and he wrote in his letter, wa amma takfir, and as for at-takfir, and at-takfir is passing the judgment of kufr upon Muslims, passing the judgment of kufr upon those who claim that they are Muslim, those who ascribe to Islam. So he said, wa amma takfir, as for at-takfir, fa ana ukaffiru man arafa din al-Rasul. He said, I pass a judgment of takfir upon a person who firstly knows the religion of the Messenger, is aware of Islam, knows the religion of Islam. ثُمَّ بَعْدَ مَا عَرَفَهُ سَبَّهُ. And then after knowing the religion of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that person then insults the religion. وَنَهَى النَّاسَ عَنْ, and forbids the people from following the religion of Islam. وَعَادَ مَنْ فَعَلَهُ, and shows animosity to a person who implements the religion of Islam. فَهَذَا هُوَ الَّذِي أُكَفِّرُهُ. So this is the type of person I hold to be a kafir. Then he said, وَأَكْثَرُ الْأُمَّةِ وَلِلَّهِ الْحَمْدِ لَيْسُ كَذَلِكَ. And then he said, and the majority of the ummah, and all praises for Allah, are not like this. The majority of the ummah are not like this. And also he said, Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahullah, regarding this doubt that he makes takfir of the ummah and he makes takfir of the Muslims, he said, بَلْ نُشْهِدُ اللَّهِ, rather we call Allah to witness, عَلَى مَا يَعْلَمُهُ مِنْ قُلُوبِنَا, for that which he knows in our hearts, بِأَنَّ مَنْ عَمِلَ بِالتَّوْحِيدِ, that a person who implements tawheed, وَتَبَرَّأَ مِنَ الشِّرْكِ وَأَهْلِهِ, and he stays away from shirk and the people of shirk, فَهُوَ الْمُسْلِمِ, then that person is a Muslim. فِي أَيِّ زَمَانٍ وَأَيِّ مَكَانٍ, in every time and in every place. وَإِنَّمَا نُكَفِّرُ مَنْ أَشْرَكَ بِاللَّهِ فِي إِلَهِيَّتِهِ, and we only make takfir upon a person who commits shirk with Allah in his worship, بَعْدَمَا نُبَيِّنُ لَهُ الْحُجَّةِ عَلَى بُطْلَانَ الشِّرْكِ, after clarifying to that person the evidences regarding a shirk. And also his own grandson, or one of his great grandchildren, and he's a Shaykh Abdul Latif ibn Abdul Rahman ibn Hassan ibn Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab rahimahumullah. He also clarified this doubt, because people used to spread this doubt that Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab, he makes takfir of the Muslim ummah and he fights them all. So his grandson said, الشيخ محمد رحمه الله من أعظم الناس توقفا وإحجاما عن إطلاق الكفر. That Shaykh Muhammad rahimahullah, he's from the most hesitant of people when it comes to openly making takfir. حتى إنه لم يجزم بالتكفير الجاهل الذي يدعو غير الله من أهل القبور. To the extent that he is hesitant in making takfir of an ignorant person who calls to other than Allah, إذ إذا لم يتيسر له أن ينصحه أو يبلغه الحجة, as long as that person does not have somebody who has advised him or who has clarified the misconceptions to him. And he said in another statement, وَشَيْخُنَا رَحِمَهُ اللَّهِ, and as for our Shaykh, may Allah have mercy upon him, لَمْ يُكَفِّرْ أَحَدًا ابْتِدَاءً بِمُجَرَّدِ فِعْلِهِ وَشِرْكِهِ. That our Shaykh rahimahullah, he never initiates takfir upon a person based upon his mere action and his mere shirk. بل يتوقف في ذلك. Rather he stops and he's hesitant to do so. حتى يعلم قيام الحجة. Until the evidence is established and the misconceptions are removed, etc. So there are many statements like this from Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab and the students of Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab, which clarify and which free himself from this misconception that he came and he made takfir of the ummah. So why did the author write this risala? Not to give us an open license to make takfir of the people, rather to warn us and to educate us that we should be careful of these 10 actions and these 10 matters, because they can invalidate a person's Islam.